All right. Say, Mr. Joel, Andy Hill. I'm the family nurse practitioner here.
Nice to meet you, sir.
How are you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Pretty good? Okay. Well, so what brings you here to the office today?
I've had this rash that came up on my hand. It's been there like 5 or 6 days. Just doesn't seem to go away.
Okay. How's that rash? So it's been there 5 to 6 days. Does it itch or does it hurt?
I mean, it doesn't really hurt. It just itches a lot.
It itches a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything that you do that helps relieve it, or is it just pretty constant?
I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, I put a little Benadryl on it, but it doesn't, seem to help it more than like an hour or two.
Okay. And then it comes back and it starts itching more. All right. So it's been there for a while. It itches and it just seems to be pretty constant.
Yeah, it's kind of staying right.
So what do you do for a living?
I do landscaping.
Okay.
So we're outside a lot, digging and everything like that. So I mean, it doesn't affect it much for work. It just itches a lot. So when you're wearing gloves and stuff, you kind of have to stop and scratch it.
I got you. Okay. So it's been there for a while. Doesn't hurt, but it itches.
No, it just itches. Yeah.
Bleeding at all?
No, nothing like that. No.
Okay. And it seems to be isolated to this area here.
Yeah, like right in here.
I'm going to ask you a little bit about your, your past family history. Do you have anybody in your?
Well, no, nothing that's really come up like this anywhere. Like my dad has psoriasis, but that's the only thing remotely close to that.
Okay, all right, good deal. Have you traveled outside of the country at all?
No, not in the last 5 years.
Okay. Good deal. That sounds good. Listen, I'm gonna go wash my hands, and we're gonna work on an inspection, and I'm gonna look at your skin and everything. Okay.
All right, thank you.
I'm gonna wash my hands. All right, Mr. King, I'm back. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do an inspection, and I'm gonna palpate you a little bit. It's not gonna be too invasive.
Okay.
I'm gonna start up here at your head, and I'm gonna work down. Okay. I appreciate you. I know it's kind of tough being all dressed like this, but
oh, that's fine. That's fine. I'm okay.
Okay. I'm gonna start up here at your scalp, looking for any kind of nevi or basically moles and things like that. Any kind of bumps or lumps or bugs.
Hopefully it's just like kind of just on the hand, hopefully, and nowhere else.
Well, I understand that, but I want to like fully look at you. Okay.
Okay.
Come around this way. Looking good. You're looking good. Everything looks good up here on your scalp.
I've never had like much on my skin, like moles or anything like that.
Well, everybody typically has a fair amount of moles, even if they're not really abundantly aware of it.
And I don't have any like skin cancer in my like parents' history or anything I'm aware of.
Looking at your ears and just, some of these places you probably don't look at a whole lot. Looking at your forehead.
They say you're supposed to get stuff like that checked and looked at periodically, but I really don't. Just kind of come in when I got an issue.
I got you. I'm using the back of my hand, just kind of feeling for heat. Okay, so I don't want to alarm you. Now I'm going to look kind of at your conjunctiva here, your eyes, and your skin folds around your nose and everything. Okay, everything. If you can open up your mouth, what I'm going to do is look at inside your mouth. I'm looking at inside the buccal folds and your tongue. Everything looks good. Okay, good deal. You got a pretty big bushy beard here, so I'm gonna just kind of palpate down here and see if there's any lumps.
I kind of always heard that like it kind of covers stuff. You can't really see it much.
Yeah. Well, you don't have any irritation. In the past, did you used to shave a lot, or have you?
I mean, I've been told like that. I've been told like when you get tattoos, it kind of hides like skin stuff. So.
Okay.
You can't really.
Yeah, it can, but in your case, I don't think it does.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna move on down to your shoulders. I'm still looking. You do have a few moles, but not
nothing
too
irregular, hopefully.
Well, nothing that I see that's too
cool.
irregular. Okay. You have a couple of tattoos. If you will, just put your arms out like this for me. Right now, I'm checking for skin turgor, and
So what's that?
that's basically, it kind of gives you an idea of how your skin is, so like how your overall body is. So if your skin turgor, like,
What did it?
it pops back real quick,
cool.
and that's what we want to see. Okay, if you will extend your hands back out like this, I'm just going to look at your fingernails, the palms of your hands. Okay, put it back down. What I'm going to do is I'm checking your capillary refill.
Now, is that like telling anything about the rash, or is that just like a general health thing?
That's more of a general health thing.
All right, cool.
Okay, I'm going to come look at your back now. Okay. Same thing where I'm just kind of looking, and you do have, you know, some moles, which are nevi or whatever, and nothing that stands out that looks.
Nothing I should be worried about right now. Or?
Nothing that you should be worried about at all. No, it looks good. Looks good. Okay. I'm gonna come look at the front of your body here.
I need to lay back, or?
No, you're fine. You're fine. You can still sit up. And I'm just really just looking, okay? I'm seeing if you have any moles that look out of order or anything like that. And everything looks pretty good. You've got a fair amount of hair on your chest, which is appropriate for your age.
I appreciate that.
No, it's all right. Okay. Now I'm gonna just kind of move this drape a little bit. I'm gonna look at your lower legs here. And once again, I'm still looking at moles and things like that. Now you've got a rather large
now that's
knee
been there
there
as long as I can remember, like from birth.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think it's changed any shape or size since.
Okay. And it's got really regular ridges there with the outside, so it looks good to me. Nothing suspicious at all. I'm gonna come look at your other side here, and yeah, just move that drape there. I don't need to see anything I don't need to see right now. That looks good. All right, I'm gonna work my way down here, and once again, I'm using the back of my hand to feel if there's any heat spots or anything like that, anything out of the ordinary. Okay. Now I'm gonna inspect your feet. Okay. Gonna look at your heels. A little bit of sand on that. You don't.
Yeah, we've been at the beach all day today. So
Oh, okay,
sorry.
yeah.
We just didn't have time for the appointment.
You looking good there. No cracks or fissures or anything like that.
No, nothing. I mean, down there is bothering me right now. So
Your capillary refill looks good on your feet. Everything looks good. All right, Mr. King. It looks pretty good. I don't think anything's the matter.
Cool.
All right. Good to meet you.
thank you, sir. Appreciate your time.
All right.